Hey guys, what's up? Excoundrel here, and today we're going to be taking a look at pro builds, and this is the second episode. Today we're going to look at two compositions that have been ran over the last few weeks that were very interesting and I think you guys would enjoy learning about. The first comes from Leon's team, Calamity Reborn, in the finals of the VGL Summer Split. It's a really interesting build. I'm going to show you the clip first, then take a look.
It's going to be now the side of Salty Potatoes on the back foot even further. 7,000, almost 8,000 gold. Here we go.
Oh, the fight breaking out once more. It's going to be everyone from Salty Potatoes dropping low once more. Great block from Reborn, stops the stun. Sneaky, not able to find the kill. Class last man standing. And he is going to be running for his life once more. Calamity Reborn will chase on through. Leon last time found the kill easy. This time it is an impale missing, but he has rear end for the speed buff. And that's going to be a Giphian War, knocking him to his death. An ace comes through for the side of Calamity once more. And this time it will be the Kraken on the cards.
So this composition was very interesting and it worked for a specific reason. And one of the reasons was the build paths that both Leon and Aeon took. Aeon took the build path you can see above Saw there, and Leon had a double piercing spear, tension bow and Sorrow Blade build. Big damage on hit and with his impale. We'll have a look at the combined offensive stats of both of these guys now as well. 28% flat pierce for Leon with 225 weapon power and had the on hit of the tension bow, meaning he did a lot of damage if he hit people with the impale and a basic attack. And then you had an armor shredding machine with 45% attack speed, 220 weapon power, 8% pierce and the armor shred of the bone saw as well for Aeon. Now let's see specifically how this worked out in the team fight, and you'll see how important it was to certain scenarios. Now, before this fight even gets going, look at Aeon. Does a very classic Saw maneuver with a Lyra. He uses the suppressing fire to get fully stacked on his passive, and then will walk through the Lyra portal, proccing his boots to get there, and starts building big stacks. You can see highlighted stacks onto the Batiste. Now look at those stacks go up onto the Vox as well, and it is a 590 damage impale, followed by the basic attack follow-up from Leon too. People are not going to survive very long if you're getting hit by that amount of damage in the late game especially. So that was a pretty insane composition. I think it's really interesting to see. It worked because Lyra was able to deliver a fully stacked sword to the middle of a team fight where he would build a lot of bone saw stacks onto key targets, of which Leon would capitalize on with his huge on-hit damage build on the Lance, just bursting through those squishy targets with Githian Wall, Impale and his basic attacks. It was a really cool composition, and I think it was a very unique way to make a double weapon power composition work, and I hope to see more of it in the future. Now we're going to take a look at Flash X, another Flash X video, but it's mainly just TSM in general. They played a Koshka captain. Yes, you heard that right, a Koshka captain. Let's take a look at some of their highlights from their game versus C9.
When he's fully online, he's going to be ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, TSM...
That's a lot of damage onto Vonsi.
Straight in there. Vonsi's going to have to exit the fight very quickly, though. But a massive Hell's Heart does land onto Joseph. You only can't have Frenzy to follow it up. And they almost take out Vonsi in that fight and then completely turn it around with best strokes down.
I love the chaining of... I've seen it. You know...
It's turning into be an interesting one. Nice jump jets away. There comes the Omnicantic Frenzy. He is going to get blocked though. Look at Best Chuck. Still dealing 3 damage on the backline, and already Old School is going to go down. That's going to be a from Hell's Heart landing on I Love Joseph. They're going to pilot on in him and take the kill. Vonsi is going to get the smite away, and TSM coming up big once again.
They should be able to get gold mine here for free. Single target lockdown. And with that Echo coming out for Flash X, it's fantastic.
Oh, Blast Tremor, War Treads have been popped. They're going to jump straight onto Best Chuck. Will he be able to get to reposition? No, he won't, because he actually goes down here. Old School's going to find that first kill. Yanni Cannon Frenzy onto Old School in return. Are they going to be able to find any more? Echoes is going to get popped, and he actually is going to go down. So Flash X picking up 1 for 1 here, and Vonsi still surviving these fights. But look at the damage coming out from Joseph. He's going to reposition Vonsi. Vonsi can't really enter the fight now, and it is just Flash X trying to defend against Joseph and Gabe Bizzle. That Kraken, remember, is still marching on the base. He's just going to chunk down those turrets.
Flash is just going to hold them here. Flash is going to hold them here for as long as possible.
Turret 1 is going to fall. Vonsi just marching away towards C9's base. They're going to get one recall off, and look at Flash X. He's found one. He's going to actually just go down here, but Joseph is going to have to heal up as well. Vonsi just cracking.
He's got this.
TSM, they're going to take this series 2-1 with this.
So TSM beat C9 with a Captain Koshka. Now this is not a pick that you can function with in solo queue because it requires incredible team coordination at level 6, especially when you're chaining your ultimates. But chaining the ultimates is the name of the game with this composition. It is about using your Yummy Catnip Frenzy, and even if that gets reflex blocked, you have the ability to then just throw the Cruel ultimate out and get a stun as well. If Crucible had become a thing for Gabe, which it didn't, he didn't buy it, FlashX actually bought Echo to give him a double Yummy Catnip Frenzy onto a single target. This is what I call the distraction theory, because while you're preoccupied on dealing with the Koshka and the Cruel, which are very, very good in the mid-game, Baron is just freely landing rockets at you from the backline. And even if you wanted to try and isolate him, you could become a target for that double CC chain that I was talking about. Let's look at it in action right now. Level 8, Baron does have the ability to get away with his jump jets. Yummy Catnip Frenzy actually lands on Idris and he doesn't reflex block it, meaning he can't actually catch up to the Baron, and suddenly TSM have positional advantage. Baron untouched in the backline, and the Fountain coming out means that TSM can then follow up with yet more CC to finish the fight. Again, C9 was so distracted at dealing with the Cruel and the Koshka and the chain CC coming out that Baron was untouched in the backline after he used jump jets. No one could get on top of him, and it meant that he was able to just carry the team fight from the back for free. There's a multitude of reasons as to why this composition works so well. Again, that distraction theory of the fact that Cruel in the mid-game and Koshka are too difficult to deal with that Baron goes untouched. And the other reason is the chain CC, that ability to just land Yummy Catnip Frenzy followed by From Hell's Heart, meaning that you have one target essentially out of the fight entirely. Now, if Gabe had built a Crucible, it might have been a different game. Don't know why he didn't, there must have been reasons for it. He went for Atlas Pauldrons thinking that that might shut down the Cruel before needing the Crucible, but realistically the chain CC was what TSM wanted to achieve. It was their winning condition, and without blocking it, you essentially give them the game. Hope this has been interesting. I really found some of these compositions over the last few weeks quite interesting as well, and I'm looking to continue this project as much as I can. And can you believe it? I've actually done episode 2 of something, guys. See you soon.